Hello, grade 7. How are you today? I'm Sara, your science teacher. Let's start our revision. Model exam 1. Question 1. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. Which of the following materials gains a negative charge when rubbed with wool? Okay, which of these materials will gain a negative charge? According to the electrostatic series, while rubbing the wool with glass, the glass will gain a positive charge. The cotton, while rubbing the cotton with wool, the cotton will gain a negative charge. While rubbing the wool with silk, the silk will gain positive charge, and also wood will gain positive charge. So the correct answer will be cotton. Question 2. Which of the following is considered a possible electric field between two electric charges? We said that from the properties of electric field lines that they don't intersect with each other. So what is the correct answer? Yes, letter C. Why? Because the lines here don't intersect with each other. Give reason for. Number 1. A metal roller can't be charged by rubbing because metals are electrical conductors that allow the flow of electric charges. 2. Fixing the lightning rods in your high structures and buildings to protect structures and high buildings from lightning strikes. Again, to protect structures and high buildings from lightning strikes. Number 3. The two wooden rods repel after each of them has been rubbed with a piece of cotton. Okay, while rubbing the wood rod with the cotton, the wood rod will gain a positive charge. Okay, so because rubbing wood with a cotton piece gives the wood rod a positive charge, and the object charged with the same charge will repel. Because while bringing the two wood rods close to each other, they will repel because they have the same electrical charges. Question 2. Extract the odd statement. Number 1. Copper, iron, carbon, ebonite, aluminum. So the answer will be ebonite. Because copper, iron, carbon, and aluminum are good conductor of electricity, while ebonite is bad conductor or insulator. Number 2. Imaginary lines don't intersect with each other, don't penetrate the surfaces of metal objects, start from the negative charges. Okay, the odd statement start from the negative charges. What happens when? Number 1. Taking off woolen clothes in winter. So what will happen? A slight cracking sound is heard. And why? Due to the discharge of the electric charges. Again, the answer, a slight cracking sound is heard due to discharge the electric charges. Number 2. Bringing a glass rod rubbed with silk near the disk of an electroscope charged with a negative electric charge. Okay, at first, while bringing the glass rod rubbing with silk, the glass rod here will gain a positive charge, while the electroscope has negative charge. So while you bring the glass rod near to the electroscope, they will attract to each other. So what will happen to the gold leaves? Yes, the divergence of the gold leaves decreases. Why? Because there is attraction or occurrence of attraction. So the answer will be the divergence of the two leaves decreases. Number 3. A beam of protons passes through two parallel plates, each carrying an opposite electric charges. So imagine that we have two parallel plates. Each plate has, or the plates here have opposite electric charges. This means that one of the plates have positive charge and the other will have negative charge. So what will happen to the beam of protons when passed to the two parallel plates? It will deviate it toward the negatively charged plate. It will deviate it to the negatively charged plate. Again, the beam of protons will be deviated to the negatively charged plates. Question 3, but true or false? Number 1, fuel tanks are connected with metal chains that touch the ground to discharge static electricity. True. Number 2, the materials in the electrostatic series are arranged according to their ability to conduct electricity. False. They are arranged according to the easiness of losing electrons. Question B. The opposite figure shows a wooden rod rubbed with a piece of wool touching part X. So when the wooden rod are rubbing with wool, it will gain a positive charge. It will gain a positive charge. Question number 1. What is the name of this device? Electroscope. Electroscope. Question 2. Select the type of a charge formed on part Y. The charge that formed on part Y will be positive charge. Why? Because Y will gain the same charge of the wooden rod. We said that while rubbing the wooden rod with wool, the wooden rod will gain positive charge. So here Y will gain also the positive charge. Number 3, determine the material from each the two parts X and Y are made. Here part X are made of copper and part Y are made of gold. Model exam 2. Number 1, write the scientific term. Number 1, imaginary lines that don't intersect start at the North Pole of the magnet and end at the South Pole. So the answer will be magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines. Number 2, a tool used by forensic experts with iron fillings to detect unclear fingerprints. This tool is called magnetic brush. Magnetic brush. Question B. In the opposite figures, when approaching pole Y of magnet 1 to pole X of magnet 2, a repulsive force occurs between them. This means that the pole Y same or is similar to the pole X. So if Y has north pole or north pole, so X will be also north pole. And this means that also Z and W are the same poles. So if Z is south pole, W will be south pole. What happens when you bring the following poles close to each other? Number 1, pole Z to pole X. So the poles here are different. Z to X are different. Z will be south and X will be north, so the poles will attract. The poles will attract. Number 2, pole Z to pole W. Okay, pole W will be south, while pole Z will be also south. So they will repel. The poles will repel. Number 3, pole Y to pole W. Pole Y will be north while pole W will be south, so they will attract. Question 2. Complete the following statements. Number 1, similar magnetic poles. Similar magnetic poles like north with north or south with south. So similar magnetic poles repels, while different magnetic poles different like north and south. so they will attract. Number two, when a magnet is brought close to a mixture of copper fillings and iron fillings, the space will be attracted to the magnet. The materials that can attract to the magnet like copper or iron fillings. Yes, iron fillings. So the iron fillings will be attracted to the magnet while copper fillings will not be attracted to it. Question B, give reason for number 1. The compass needle is placed inside a copper box to prevent the attraction between magnetic needle and the box. Again, to prevent the attraction between magnetic needle and the box. Number 2, nickel and cobalt are considered magnetic materials because they are attracted to the magnet. Again, because they are attracted to the magnet. Number 3, iron fillings are attracted in large amounts at the poles of the magnet because a magnetic attraction force is strongest at the poles or is denser at the poles. Again, because the magnetic attraction force is strongest at the poles or the magnetic attraction force is denser at the poles. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, Earth acts a magnet that affects the magnetic needle of a compass and directs it so that the south pole of the compass needle points to space. We said that south pole of compass needle will point to the north pole of magnetic earth. North pole of magnetic earth. So the answer will be letter D. Number 2. Which of the following is considered a magnetic material? What wooden stick or silver ring, iron nail, copper pot? So the answer will be iron nail. Number 2. What is meant by magnetic field? Magnetic field is the region around the magnet where the effect of its magnetic force appears. Again, the region around a magnet where the effect of its magnetic force appears. Number 2, mention the importance of a compass. Compass used to identify the four main geographical directions of Earth. Used to identify the four main geographical directions of Earth, which are north, south, east, and west. Number 3, from the opposite figure, determine the type of each of the pole 1 and 2 in this magnet and writing the symbol of each of them. If you see here, the magnetic field lines start from number 1 and go to number 2. We know that the magnetic field lines start from the North Pole and end at the South Pole. So pole 1 will be North Pole, while pole 2 will be South Pole. The symbol of North Pole will be N, while the symbol of South Pole will be S. Model exam 3, question number 1. Cross out the odd statement. Number 1. Tides, the electrical state of an object, falling of rain toward the earth, and orbital motion. So the answer will be the electrical state of an object because tides, falling of rain toward the earth, and orbital motion occurs due to the gravitational force. Number 2. Elastic forces, friction forces, gravitational forces, collision forces. The answer will be gravitational forces because this force has field while elastic friction collision has no field and they are contact forces. Question number B. Compare between each of the following. Number 1, mass and weight in terms of the measuring unit. The measuring unit of mass is kilogram. while the measuring unit of weight is Newton. Newton. Number 2. Magnetic field and Earth's gravitational field in terms of definition. So, what is the definition of magnetic field? It is the region around magnet where its effect appears. Again, the region around magnet where its effect appears. Number 2. Earth's gravitational field. It's the space around Earth where its force attracts objects toward the Earth. Again, the space around the Earth where its force attracts objects toward the Earth. Number 3. The phenomenon of tides and the phenomenon of black holes in the terms of the cause of each of them. We said that tides occurs due to the gravitational force between the Earth and the Moon. Again, tides occurs due to the gravitational force between the Earth and the Moon, while black holes occurs due to the collapsing of a massive star at the end of its life. Black holes occurs due to collapsing of a massive star at the end of its life. Question 2. Complete the following statements. Number 1. Black holes in space are characterized by enormous space, enormous gravity. Enormous gravity. We said that black holes occurs due to the collapsing of a massive star at the end of its life, so it's characterized by enormous gravity, so that even light can escape from them. Even light can escape from them. Number 2. An object with a mass of 6 kilograms weighs space on the surface of Earth, and its weight on the surface of the Moon is space. Okay, we know that the mathematical relation of weight equal mass times gravitational field intensity. So, mass here equals 6. Gravitational field intensity equal 10. So 6 times 10 equals 60 Newton. 60. So the weight here equals 60 Newton. Okay. While the weight on the surface of the Moon is space, the weight on the surface of the Moon equal 60 over 6. 60 over 6. So it will be 10 Newton. Why? Because the gravitational field intensity of the Moon equal 1 over 6 gravitational field intensity of the Earth. Question B. Mention the importance of Newton meter or spring balance. It's used to measure the weight of objects. Measure the weight of objects. 2. The opposite figure shows the movement of two satellites around a planet. Question 1. Which force keeps the orbital motion of satellites around this planet? Here the satellites A and B are making orbital motion around the Earth due to the gravitational force between satellite and planet. Again, due to the gravitational force between satellite and planet. Number 2, which is greater? The mutual force between the planet and the satellite A, or the mutual force between the planet and the satellite B and Y. Here the satellite A is closer to the planet, while satellite B is farther than satellite A. So, which is greater? The planet and satellite A. Planet and satellite A. Why? Because by decreasing the distance, the gravitational force will increase. By decreasing the distance, gravitational force will increase. Question 3. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. The phenomenon of space is used to generate electrical energy. and purifying water bodies from impurities. So the phenomenon of tides, used to generate electricity and purifying water bodies from impurities. Number two, when the gravitational field intensity acting on an object increase, its mass increase or decrease or doesn't it change? Yes, it will be doesn't it change. Why? Because the mass is doesn't it change while transferring or while traveling from one place to another. B. If the mass of an object at the top of a mountain is 30 kilogram, so what is this? It's the mass. The mass equal 30 kilogram. Number one, determine the weight of the object at the base of the mountain, knowing that Earth's gravitational field intensity equal 10 Newton, Newton per kilogram. So here we have the weight equal mass times gravitational field intensity. Okay, mass equal 30 times gravitational field intensity 10. 30 times 10 equal 300 Newton. The measuring unit of weight is Newton. Give reason for the weight of an object is zero in the outer space due to the absence of gravity in the outer space. Again, due to the absence of gravity in the outer space. Model exam for number one, complete the following. Number one, the bond in sodium chloride molecule is a space. Sodium chloride NaCl. It occurs due to the attraction between anion and cation. NaCl. Here the cation is sodium while the anion is chloride, so the bond here is ionic bond. While bond in hydrogen chloride HCl, it occurs due to the sharing electrons of hydrogen and chloride, so it's a covalent bond. Number two, in the modern periodic table, the closest noble gas to calcium Ca20 in the atomic number is space. The closest noble gas to calcium is argon 18. Argon 18. And for the fluorine, F9 is a neon Ne10. Neon 10. Give reason for ionic bonding results in compound molecules only due to the electrostatic attraction between cation of metallic elements and anion of non-metallic elements. Again, ionic bonding occurs due to the electrostatic attraction between cation and anion, cation of metallic elements while anion of non-metallic elements. Number two, the bonds in water molecule are single covalent bonds because oxygen shares its 2 electrons, while hydrogen atoms shares its valence electrons. So the bond here will be single covalent bond. Answer again, because oxygen shares its 2 electrons, while hydrogen atoms shares its valence electron. Number 3, oxygen ion carries 2 negative charges. Because in oxygen ion, the number of negative electrons is greater than the number of positive protons by 2. Again, in oxygen ion, the number of negative electrons is greater than the number of positive protons by 2. Because oxygen, here the oxygen, the atomic number of oxygen is equal 8, and while you are making the electron configuration, it will be 2, 6. 2 in K and 6 in L. So Here, oxygen atom will or tend to gain two electrons to reach to the stability or reach to the stable. So here it will gain two electrons and it will be 8. So the number of electrons or negative electrons here is greater than the number of protons by 2. Number 2, choose the correct answer. Number 1, what is the symbol of an ion whose nucleus contains 11 protons and is surrounded by 10 electrons? Here, A, chlorine Cl17. It will tend to gain electrons, so the number of protons will be 17, while the number of electrons will be 18. So this is the wrong answer. B, oxygen O. O, the atomic number of oxygen is 8. So it tended to gain 2 electrons. So the number of protons will be 8, while the number of electrons will be 10. So it's the wrong answer. C, magnesium. Magnesium Mg12. Mg12. While the electron configuration of magnesium, it will be 2A2. So I tended to lose 2 electrons. So the number of protons will be 12, while the number of electrons will be 10. And this is the wrong answer. D, sodium Na11. 11. Sodium atom, the electron configuration of sodium atom, it will be 281. 281. It tends to lose 1 electron. So the ion of sodium will have 11 protons and 10 electrons. So this is the correct answer, will be sodium Na plus or positive. Number 2, which of the following elements are not bonded with chlorine under normal conditions? Hydrogen, helium, magnesium, or sodium? Yes, it will be helium. Why? Because helium is an inert gas. B, draw a diagram showing the electron configuration of the atom aluminum Al1327, then answer. Okay, aluminum Al13, we will start with the energy level K. It will have 2 electrons. L, it will have 8 electrons. And then M, it will have 3 electrons. KLM. This is the electron configuration of aluminum. Number 1, calculate the number of neutrons. Number of neutrons equal the mass number minus atomic number. Mass number equal 27 minus the atomic number equal 13. So the answer will be 14. 27 minus 13 equal 14. So this is the number of neutrons. Number 2, determine the type of the ion. So aluminum, look at the electron in the valence electron, it's 3. Aluminum, it tends to lose the 3 electrons, so it will have positive ion, or the type of ion will be positive ion. Draw Lewis dot structure for the element. Here the element has 3 valence electrons, so here we have Al. We will draw single electrons. 1, 2, 3. This is the lowest dot structure for aluminum Al13. Question 3. Write the scientific term. Number 1. Compounds, most of them dissolve in water and have high melting and boiling point. It's the ionic compound. Ionic compound dissolve in water and have high melting point and have high boiling point. Number 2, a metal atom that has lost one or more electrons, cation. Cation. Number B, study the following figures and then answer. Number 1, what is the type of this ion? Here we have 9 protons, the number of protons equal 9, the number of neutrons equal 10. In the electron configuration, we saw that the outermost energy level gain 3 electrons. So what is the type of this ion? The type of this ion will be negative because it tended to gain electrons. How many electrons in this atom? Electrons in this atom, number of electrons equal the number of protons. And the number of protons here equal 9. So the number of electrons also will equal 9. 2. What is the type of chemical bonding in this molecule? Here we have two atoms that have or share with electrons. So this bond or this chemical bonding is covalent bond. The type of covalent bond here is double covalent bond. This means that each atom shares with 2 electrons. So how many electrons are shared in forming this bond? The atom number 1 share with 2 electrons, atom number 2 share 2 electrons. So the number of electrons are shared in forming this bond will be 4. Question 3. Explain with draw a diagram Lewis dot structure of covalent bonding in nitrogen molecule. Okay, nitrogen atom has 7 protons or 7 electrons. So the electron configuration of nitrogen, it will be 2 5. So we have nitrogen atom. While drawing the Lewis dot structure of nitrogen atom, we will look at the electron in the outermost energy level. So we will draw the Lewis dot structure here: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To make a nitrogen molecule, we will make nitrogen plus atom of nitrogen also. It also have 5 electrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each atom of the nitrogen will share with 3 unpaired electrons. With 3 unpaired electrons, so the Lewis dot structure will be as like this. Each atom of nitrogen have 5 electrons. So we will draw Lewis dot structure as this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pair 5. Also, nitrogen atom here have 5 electrons: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pair 5. So each atom of nitrogen will share with 3 electrons, the 3 valence electrons. So it will be like this. The covalent bond here, or covalent bond, will be tri-covalent bond. And here we have the 2 electrons of each, 2 paired electrons of each nitrogen atom. So this is the valence electron of covalent bonding in nitrogen molecule. Model exam 5. Write the scientific term. Number 1, the space in which Earth's gravitational force affects material objects with an attraction force toward the center of the Earth. Here the answer will be Earth's gravitational field. Earth's gravitational field, because the space around the Earth is called Earth's gravitational field. Number 2, natural phenomenon that occurs twice daily and is used neutrally in cleaning water bodies from impurities. This is tides. Tides occur due to the gravitational force between the Earth and the Moon, and it happens or occurs twice daily. It's used naturally in cleaning water bodies and also generating electrical charges. P. Mention the importance of the compass. Compass used to identify the four main geographical directions. Number 2. Earth's gravitational force. It's used in stability of objects and also falling of rain toward the earth. Question number 2 in the following. Draw the electric field lines. Number 1. Here we have two negative electric charges. From the properties of electric charges, the lines come into the negative charges. So the lines will come into the negative charges as this. Also here, the lines will go into the negative charges. And they will not intersect with each other. Number 2, here we have a positive electric charge and a negative plate, metal. From the properties of the lines of electrical charges that it goes out of or from the positive charge. Go out from the positive charge as this. And it start from the positive charge and end with the negative charge. So it will go out from the positive charge and go to the negative charge in the plates like this. It also will not penetrate the surface of the metal plate. Question number 2, complete the following. When silk is wrapped with cotton, silk gains space charges. According to the electrostatic series, the silk will gain positive charge, while cotton gains a negative charge. Number 2, the space device is used to determine the type of a charge formed on objects. Electroscope. The answer will be electroscope device used to determine or to detect the electric charges formed on objects, while the space device is used to measure the weight of an object, Newton meter or spring scale or Newton meter. P. Compare between number 1 electric field and magnetic field according to definition. Definition of electric field is the region around an electric charge where its effect appears. Again, the electric region around an electric charge where its effect appears. Magnetic field. The region around magnet where the effect of its magnetic force appears. The region around magnet where the effect of its magnetic force appears. Number 2, elastic forces and electrostatic forces according to the types of forces. Elastic forces, it's contact forces, while electrostatic forces is a field forces. Number 3, charging by rubbing and charging by contact in the terms of definition. Number 1, charging by rubbing. It's the process of charging two uncharged objects by rubbing. Again, the process of charging two uncharged objects by rubbing. While charging by contact, it's the process of charging uncharged object by contacting them with a charged object. The process of charging uncharged object by contacting it with charged object. Question number 3. Choose the correct answer. If the mass of an object on the surface of Earth is 60 kilogram, here it's the mass. So its mass on the surface of the moon will be 60 kilogram also. Why? Because the mass doesn't change while traveling from one surface to another. Number 2, black holes in space are usually formed when massive star collapses at the end of its life, or a planet expands at the beginning of its life, or a massive star freezes at the end of its life, or a planet collapses at the end of its life. So the answer will be a massive star collapses at the end of its life. B. Mention the properties of the magnetic field lines. The magnetic field lines are characterized as they are imaginary lines that don't intersect each other, starting from the North Pole and end with the South Pole. They are denser near the poles and far separated as they move away from them. Again, number 1, imaginary lines that don't intersect with each other. 2, starting from North Pole and end with South Pole. Number 3, they are denser near the poles and far separated as they move away from them. Thank you, Grade 7. Good luck.